Hello everyone, Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have a welcome return to Fazer. It's the Turkish Pepper, or I believe it's translates as Turkish Pepper in milk chocolate. Yeah, basically we can see all these warning signs, or and fire if you want. Basically, sort of like a is it a hot and sour licorice sort of sweet that's prevalent in I think Finland and maybe Sweden as well, and perhaps some other places, but maybe Denmark as well, I guess, because this is Danish. I've since researched. Yeah, basically one of the companies that Fazer bought at some point invented this candy called Turkish Pepper, and basically Fazer bought them out, and then they've sort of like had rights to it ever since, really. I think in the 70s or something it was invented, and not sure when exactly Fazer bought them, but there we go, here we are. Yeah, so they sell like these bags of these sweets, I think. Maybe with chocolate, I'm not sure, but this is their Fazer chocolate. You can see a little indentation of the chocolate here. So, those of you who don't know, I really love Fazer chocolate. It's some of the best chocolate I've tasted, to be honest with you. My favourite, probably chocolate there is, really, and regularly is in my well, I was going to say recommended chocolate list. I don't really do recommended chocolate lists. But I did do a top 50 chocolates of all time, and Fazer were quite prominent on those, let's put it that way. Yeah, so official description: milk chocolate with salty licorice candy. So it does have an English translation there at the bottom. I don't think they used to do Fazer, used to have English translation, not sure, but they do now. Basically, normally they have like a blue range of chocolate, which is their sort of de facto milk chocolate. And I think generally it's this bit of the bar is that blue colour, and this bit is the sort of the different colour for the flavour. And you can see in this one it's just blue, because I think it comes in blue bags, I think, this stuff. So we got the warning signs here, and yeah. So quite excited about this, really, especially since the Fazer Copenhagen bar had licorice in it and was really nice, but it wasn't this spicy licorice. Yeah, I'm not really a licorice fan generally either. I don't really like Bassett's All Sorts, which is basically a licorice sweet you get in the UK. Well, amongst other things, but primarily centred around licorice. I'm not really a big fan of it, but these chocolates and Fazer's licorice concoctions they come with are usually very nice, actually. So I'm quite excited about this. And it was someone did mention in the comments that it was back available or back around, and unfortunately I can't for life remember who it was, and I tried to look, and the comments in YouTube are really difficult to navigate, to be honest with you. So I do apologise. So please leave something in the comments, so you get your credit you deserve. So thank you very much for mentioning this. I've been sitting on it for a while, and yeah, finally managed to get around to ordering it. Actually, I only ordered it yesterday, and it came through from Amazon really quick. Cost a bit more though. I am a Prime member. Don't mean to advertise Amazon by any way, shape or form, but you can get some good service from there, but it does cost you money. And these weren't too cheap because I had to import them as well, so but never mind, hopefully they're worth it. So I guess it has some Swedish Finnish descriptions around the edge. Unfortunately I'm not really going to be able to tell you which one's Swedish, which one's Finnish. Yeah, but we just say underneath it's Maito Sukla, I think. You have to excuse my Finnish again, but I believe that's milk chocolate. So there we go. It does stand to reason. So you got Turkish Pepper milk chocolate, and it does say milk chocolate with salty licorice candy. Yep, so got lots of stuff on the back. Fazer's nutritional stuff is not that easy to navigate, I have to say. It doesn't have just a general grid telling you what things are. I think that's a bit of a backward step with this company. You need to sort that out, really, because it's so difficult to navigate all this, and it's it's per 100 grams and all this other nonsense as well. You see, it's all kind of little small prints, tons of languages. I mean, it's particularly hard for me because I shouldn't complain really, because it's no right to be on here really. But English is quite difficult to find on this. So I can find. I've got my trusty torch. It's quite dark. Here we go. It's quite dark here in the UK. Why not look it? It's probably dark in most of the Northern Hemisphere really, but quite dark in the UK at the moment. Yes, here we go. So milk chocolate with salty licorice candy crush. There we go, 20%. Ingredients: milk sugar, cocoa butter, cocoa mass, cocoa syrup. Yeah, it's got the salt in here is ammonium chloride as well. It's not regular salt. So that's something a bit different, isn't it? So it's not, what is it? I forgot what it is now. Sodium chloride, regular salt. This is ammonium chloride. So it's a different kind of salt. I did have a look at this online, and yeah. Blah 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 blah. May contain almonds and wheat. Does it have the yeah, so per 100 grams, so 200 gram bar, so per 100 grams, half the bar, 497 calories, 26 grams of fat, 15 of which are saturates. There we go, yeah. So there we go. So there we are. So you double that for the whole bar. So it's quite a lot, you know, I can't remember what calories I said now. 497, yeah, so it's about 1,000 calories for the whole bar, so you could quite easily eat the whole thing, couldn't you really? Well, I could. Anyway, I'll try to be careful. So it's a 3 so you can see the segments are coming in here. So it's a 3x8 bar, 816.32, yeah, so there you go. So I guess then 8 segments is probably what you would roughly do, so that's half again, isn't it, what was on here? So it's roughly, yeah, for 8 segments, so a quarter of the bar, which is probably an acceptable amount, you would say, 50 grams. So it's about, yeah, 250 calories just under, isn't it? Yeah, 249, 248.5 calories, something like that. Fat-wise, yeah, so again, about 13 grams of fat. I can't remember what I said was saturates. I think it's 15 grams of saturates. So it'll be, yeah, 7.5. That's for a quarter of the bar, 8 segments. So there we go. Right, so I think we should give it an open. I quite like the wrapping, I have to say. It's very, very blue though, but it does have these nice warning signs on it, which are quite good. The Fazer does come with wrapped in foil, which I like. They did used to have, when I first started reviewing these, they used to have a little blurb on the inside telling you about how it's a family company, a bit about Fazer on the inside, but it doesn't do that anymore. I always mention it now. A bit of a shame really, I think. I don't know why they've stopped doing that. It was in English, you know, it wasn't like it was... It does have... you know, it's not like, oh, you know, I don't know what that means. It doesn't relevant to anything, but it was, you know, I could understand it at least, is what I was trying to say. But it does say at the back, it's got a bit in finish here, but it says forbettercocoa.com. It's got a bit in finish again, but it says carefully crafted with responsible cocoa. So I guess they just put that on the front now, really, just say, oh well, you know, we're responsible. I don't know. Maybe it's not a family company anymore. I don't know. Maybe that's why they don't do it. But anyway, so here we go. So you can see nicely foiled. You know, you can't really rub into it. It's not like quite that kind of foil, but it's nice. You can clearly see the shape as well. What I've always loved about Fazer, yes, just checking my macros. What I've always loved about Fazer, I always get panic, you know. Always loved about Fazer in the past is the fact that you can really see loads of dimples and things where the centre is. It's just filled with stuff. So yeah, so no flourishes on here, as you'll notice, because it's a big bar, so they don't tend to bother companies when it's a big bar. So well, don't know why I'm measuring it in the foil, but I am doing. It's about 21.8 centimetres across. Let's give it an open, shall we? Let's get it out. So the foil's one of those where it's sealed, I think. So you feel like you just be able to peel it away, but you can't. Oh, yeah, oh no, you can. That's really good. Yeah, so yeah, I guess this is subconsciously why I did it, because I felt like it was going to be broken in the middle. We'll just give it a quick... yeah, it's about 22, 21.8, 22. And let's give a quick measure only height-wise. About 1 centimetre, 1.1. Yeah, about 1 centimetre. Now width-wise at the bottom, I can do it in here, can't I? About 8.8 centimetres. So you go. So unfortunately it has been a bit broken. But oh well, it can happen anyway. So you can feel it doesn't really melt in your hand, this one. It's very strange actually, because considering Finland's, well, you know, I've never been there, but I'm quite sure it's a cold country. You'd think you'd get away with very soft chocolate, but the Fazer one is quite, yeah, it doesn't melt in your fingers really. It's not very creamy chocolate, I would say. But I love it. I love their chocolate. So you can see, you probably can't really tell, we just say Fazer in the middle of the box. So there is a bit of dimplage there. Let's see, but yeah. Yes, very nice indeed. So I'll take a bit of it away. Just concentrate on this bit, why not? So you can see in the middle there, handily actually, don't have to cut it. You can see there, look at all those big chunky pieces there. Yeah, I like that. Definitely get a lot of chunk. You can't see them at the bottom though in this one. Usually you can in Fazer, but well, in fact, tell a lie, you can see all those dimples there, can't you? Not so much in this one for some reason, but definitely dimplage there. Normally it's a bit more pronounced than it is in this one actually, so it might just be the nature of it, this flavour, but I have no doubt in my mind that it's crammed full of Danish pepper. No, Danish pepper, Turkish pepper. Yes. It's invented in Denmark. Yes, that's what I'm getting confused. Yeah. Okay. Well, Turkish Pepper. Yes. Right. Yeah, there we go. Just snaps a bit off. Look at that. Look, it's just crammed, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's a British company called Montezuma who basically do all these fancy flavours and things, but there's nothing in their bars. Nothing. I mean, honestly, it was ridiculous. I always use them as my de facto thing to compare against. I mean, you know, they put that many in the whole bar. You know, it's ridiculous, and it was a big bar as well. Useless. Okay, let's lift myself up. Hopefully, see me okay. Yep, you can. Good. Okay. Right, there we go. So let's just give it a taste. So I'm expecting it to be quite spicy. Smells quite licoricey. There's a nice smell to it, actually. Let's give it a go anyway. See if hopefully I'm not going to burn my mouth off. A nice crunch to it. Very licoricey though. But also gives licorice that taste, like ammonium chloride. I mean, that's what it is. Gives it that distinct taste. Chocolate's very nice. It's not spicy at all. And there's warning signs on it. There's no, maybe it's famous last words, but there's no. It doesn't taste hot at all. It just tastes very licoricey. And a bit of something in the back of my throat now. Something's caught in my throat as I'm swallowing it, and it's giving me a bit of a slight heat sensation. But really, it's only because it's caught in my throat. Yeah, this is very much licorice taste. This. So, long and short of it is that the licorice ones in the licorice garages I've had from Fazer are really nice, but didn't particularly taste of licorice. Just had a nice taste to them. The Copenhagen bar again had licorice pieces. Didn't particularly taste of licorice though. This one really does taste of licorice. This is what we would, you know, in the UK. Have like, you know, sherbet with licorice, a licorice stick to dip in, things like that. This definitely tastes like licorice. The chocolate's really nice. The Fazer's chocolate's amazing. So to me, I'm not a big fan of licorice, as I said in the outset. So it isn't my favourite Fazer bar because of that, because I'm just not a fan of licorice. But if you love licorice, this really does give you that taste. It really does. It's a strong, you know, it's a strong taste. It's very crunchy as well. It's not chewy. It's not a chewy licorice like yeah. Well, it's not. Well, it's not licorice in that sense, is it? It's like a chewy sweet, really. It's a hard sweet, but it's not. It's not a chewy sweet. It's just bite. It's just a crunch, which I quite like as well. So it's really like a crunch, you know, a little bit like as if you were having biscuit pieces or something, but a bit more. But this is obviously a bit more sweety, you know, candied sweet, but it doesn't chew at all. It works quite well. It doesn't taste too dissimilar to the blackcurrant licorices you get in the UK. That kind of crunch on the outside, you know, where those sort of candied sweet. But obviously it doesn't have the blackcurrant flavour, which would be brilliant if it did. I think that would push this up into my realm, really. As it stands, because the primary taste is really like possibly the ammonium chloride taste. I'm not sure, but that typical licorice taste anyway. Which maybe, as I say, maybe ammonium chloride. I've no idea. But whatever it is, it's got a typical licorice taste. It's not really my cup of tea, but I do like it because Fazer's chocolate's so nice. Good combination. It really depends if you like licorice or not, and if you love licorice, this is for you 100%. And Fazer's chocolates is fantastic. I can't express to you how nice it is to taste this chocolate. Also, it's so lovely. Yeah. As I say, the licorice for me is not my cup of tea, so I think the fact this Fazer bar, Fazer chocolate, it's going to be better than it would be if it was just, I don't know, another company anyway, I think. Particularly one of the sort of Belgian type chocolatey companies, you know, just a bit too creamy for me, just a bit too milky chocolate, you know. I'm not a big fan of that kind of chocolate. I think Fazer are perfect, really. So for instance, if this was in a sort of a Lindt chocolate or a Ritter Sport chocolate, I don't think I'd be anywhere near as liking it as much as I am. Although I have to say, I still, it's not a massive difference. They are quite nice chocolates, but as I'm eating it, I'm getting a bit of a sensation at the top of my throat, top of my mouth really, actually not my throat. Of a kind of heat sensation, but it's not spicy at all. I don't think. I think that's a bit of a miss. Makes it look like worse than it is really. All these warning signs on the front, you know. Maybe warning signs that's got that in it, but the fact it's got a flame symbol, really there is no heat to it at all. I could have just been unlucky, of course, but I've had a few now, and I really don't think it kind of feels a bit odd down here in my chest. I must say, not too sure, what to wear. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be me having got a cold or something. I don't know, maybe coming on. But anyway, yeah, I think the long and short of it is, if you love licorice and you love sort of like a bit of a candied, that crunchy taste, or if you love this, as I say, this Turkish pepper stuff. If you've ever had it before, whatever, this is definitely for you. If you love sort of like blackcurrant licorices, and more without the blackcurrant taste, I guess, the texture of the crunch as you bite into them and the licorice taste, these are for you as well. But if you're not a fan of licorice, I don't think you'll particularly like this. I mean, I haven't said that, I'm not really a fan of licorice, but I can eat it, you know what I mean? I don't dislike it, but it's just a very strong licorice taste, really. And yeah, I don't think I'd be too minded if I don't have this again. It's not my Fazer of choice. I think that's probably the blackcurrant. It's either, well, it's the Copenhagen Travel Edition one, or the blackcurrant and yeah, the blackcurrant and yogurt one, I think it is, or blackberry and yogurt. I can't remember. I think blackberry and yogurt, I think it is, but yeah, gorgeous. But really, as I say, the chocolate's so nice in Fazer that it's still gorgeous. Well, I say it's still gorgeous. I can still eat it and I still enjoy the chocolate. But I think I'll have to eat it slowly, as long as I get through it. Yeah, so I think for me, as I say, I think a 3.5 out of 5 from my point of view. It is raised just above average, just purely because of the fact that it's got sort of amazing Fazer chocolate, but I must say I'm not really a big fan of the licorice taste. It's very strong licorice taste, as I say. I think it's got like I must say, ammonium chloride in there, which isn't a salty taste, but I don't know if that's just the way licorice tastes anyway, so I don't know if that's ammonium chloride is always included with licorice. I know it. Like the licorice you get in the UK, and that's just what gives it a licorice taste, or whether I can't particularly taste it over the licorice taste. I'm not sure. It does have a sort of, as I say, but it does have a salty taste. You know what licorice tastes like, I'm sure. But it's a very, very, I guess a bit of a soury taste, savoury taste, salty taste. So that's what makes me think maybe that's just the way licorice is. But we'll need to get this anyway. So yeah, so 3.5 out of 5 for me. I think really the half is because it's a Fazer chocolate, just lifts it that much above what it would have been otherwise. But if you love licorice, this will be close to a 4.5 for you, I think. Really would be. If you love this Turkish pepper stuff, then you're probably in heaven. So yeah, assuming you like chocolate, of course. So there we go. So yeah, for me, myself, unfortunately, 3.5 out of 5. But there we go. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed that review, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to our videos, follow me on Instagram as well, leave a comment or free. As I always say, it's really great to hear from you, and I try to reply to all the comments. As I say, YouTube's comment system's terrible, but I do try to get there as best I can. Okay, take care, I'll see you later. Bye for now. See ya.